Hello, it's your boy Martin. I'm going to be making a video today. Got absolutely good times, absolutely good life, some happy wife, happy life. All is rife, all is chife. I'm going to be talking about a video today. And what's the video called? It's going to be called Neji versus Rock Lee. So, Hyuga clan against the power of youth. That's one hell of a battle, lads. But we're going to be talking about it today. It's going to be Neji and Rock Lee in the Shippuden area when they're when they've come back from their 3 years of training. At this point they're going to be 15, 16 years old, so absolutely top progress in his time. Lee of course has gotten a lot stronger in base form. Of course he has a lot more than a second win this time, I'm assuming. He had two wins in the tuning exams against Gara, and then he could open up to 5 bloody gates. So what a mental lad! But at this point, he's going to be a lot stronger in base form. He's going to have a lot more second wins, and he's opened the he can open 6 gates at this point, and he probably can use Akasaju. When you open the 6 gates, you can unleash fireballs that burn so hot and rapidly. They come at you so fast. They're an absolute nightmare if you try to dodge them. So lads, I advise you, if you come up against this technique in the future, try to dodge if you can, but if not, just keep yourself out of harm's way in that regard. So yeah, in regards to Neji Hyuga, Prodigy from the Hyuga clan, of course, he's gotten significantly stronger in base form. His range just improved from 50 meters to 800 meters, so not a small distance, lads. If you're saying so what, I advise you to walk the remaining 750 meters, so you truly get an idea. And by the way, go 750 meters in all directions. So just so you do it properly, lads. At this point in time, you can do 8 trigrams, 128 palms. So I don't know about you, but if I was trying to slap as fast as possible and I could just do as many as 128 palms, that's absolutely mental. Just to give you some context to exactly how impressive that truly is. In the 4th Great Shinobi War, Hinata was extremely proud of herself for mastering the 8 trigrams, 64 palms, and she was the son of she was the daughter, of the clan leader Hyuga. So she was proud of herself. So there's this implication that only skilled members within the main branch could truly master a technique of 8 trigrams, 64 palms, and Neji was basically doing it when he was 13 years old. So absolutely fucking mental. Of course, that's the perks of training with Might Guy. If you're going to be training with the strongest taijutsu master in the shinobi world, you may as well. What's the point of doing 64 palms? You do 128 palms instead. It's the only thing that really makes sense, lads. So yeah, in regards to Neji versus Rock Lee, I would say if it's just base against each other, Neji absolutely obliterates, especially with the progress he's shown over the 3 to 4 year period. He invented 2 brand new jutsus, and the vacuum palm is especially potent. He compresses the chakra in his hands and he just releases it in concentrated bursts. And the thing that makes this jutsu so dangerous is he can pinpoint your tenkatsu points from a distance, and he can absolutely put you in shatters. He's going to be absolutely shattering your chakra points, and you're going to be down for the count, and you're not going to come up after 10 seconds. You're not going to come up before 10 seconds or anytime soon. You might be dead for the rest of your life if you come up against that technique, lads. So that's what I'm just truly saying. It's not a technique to be messed with, not a technique to be trifled with. So Neji with that technique is absolutely dangerous to Lee, even if Lee opens 2 to 3 gates. So if you're talking about Lee just opening the first gate or taking off his weights, I don't think that's quite enough to overwhelm Neji. Even if Lee gets a bit smart, I don't know, Lee just smashes the ground with with his legs and puts up a large amount of mud that just like goes like at least 25 feet in the air, like to try to blind Neji. Like, I don't think it makes a difference against a prodigy. Like, Neji probably knows all about the eye blinding tricks that would come up against the Hyuga. Mud in your eyes, ceiling tags, sticky substances, light bombs, grenades that kind of disorient his hearing to try to put him off using the gentle fist. Like, Neji's probably aware of all the tricks, like especially as his relationship with Hiyashi improved. Hiyashi was like, Neji lad, this is everything. You probably knew this because you're a prodigy already, but like, I'm going to give you just a rundown. We're going to have some simulations. We're going to have you come up against this, and I'll advise my guy will give you a tougher test. I know he's got this hot-blooded power of youth, so that'll be a good challenge for you, Neji. A good chance for you to become stronger, to become truly strong. And I think that's something Hiyashi might say possibly. So yeah, just in regards to Rock Lee versus Neji Hyuga, like if we're just going to be honest, like if it's up to two to three gates, I feel like Neji still has a chance. Like he would try to distract Lee, but like realistically, he's not going to be able to use shadow clones as a feasible distraction. Lee's just absolutely too fast. Like, even if Naruto used multiple shadow clones after the time skip against even 2 to 3 gates Lee, he's absolutely buggered. Like, he's going to be, Jesus Christ, Neji, like, I'm fucking dead. But I mean, to Rock Lee, he'd be telling Rock Lee this, but like, Neji was there, he might tell Neji as well. But yeah, and then Rock Lee would just basically take out all of Naruto's clones. So like, using clones as a feasible distraction, not really good. I guess if Neji had like a light grenade or light bomb, he could bury himself using Earth Style. He can use multiple Earth Style clones. He could make it tricky for like Lee, but at a certain point, Lee just opened so many gates that the natural environment is permanently terraformed. He's going to be at least changing the landscape partially. Like if Neji buries himself under the ground and uses a light bomb as cover to try to hide Lee and try to draw out Lee with multiple shadow clones while like trying to attack him from his blind spot. Like maybe that's a feasible way of beating Lee. But like Lee's gonna be like destroying the Earth's crust. To be honest, he's gonna be opening more gates. He's gonna be like, I'm not messing around with this, Neji. Lee's gonna be like, lad, I have the power of youth. Like, you think a bunch of soil is gonna stop me? Like, Rock Lee is going to go for Neji at a certain point, and I don't think it will feasibly work. He will open the 4th gate, he will open the 5th gate, and he will open the 6 gates. Maybe earlier on, Neji can actually surprisingly counter Lee's rotation. When Naruto fought Neji in the Chunin exams, I was extremely surprised. Like, Naruto was only able to maintain it for a short amount of time, and it was like probably his 2nd weakest QB amp, but it was the equivalent of 2 to 3 gates, I reckon. And Neji was able to counter that with rotation. So probably around like 2 or 2.5, I'm not sure, 2 to 3 gates, like as I said. Like so like Lee if he's like using that like the 2nd or 3rd gate, I don't think he gets counted really in the 3rd gate, because even the 3rd gate gets ridiculous. Kakashi in the Chunin exams was like pulling off his mask and using the Sharingan. Like, he was expending a lot of chakra just to watch Rock Lee versus Gaara, just to watch a bunch of 13-year-old genin. But of course, like, calling Rock Lee and Gaara genin is like a bit of a joke. Like, absolute joke. I'm sure Neji would tell you, because he has the Byakugan, like just how ridiculous it was that they were both genin, considering the chakra output in that Chunin exams battle. Like, absolutely insane. Like, you could power a small power plant temporarily with that amount of energy. It's just like he could see exactly. Basically, he would be able to see exactly at a pinpoint position that. So Yes, so yeah, I feel like Neji, if Neji fights against Lee quickly, just uses his strongest jutsus, gets close to Lee, he's able to use like air palm or vacuum palm to like disable his points from a distance, because Rock Lee will be inevitably trying to keep a distance. Maybe Rock Lee would have some light bombs himself to try to blind Neji so he can open the gates. So yeah, Neji's strategy would be to rush in and to disable Lee's chakra points before Lee can feasibly open the gates, because Lee doesn't hold back once he gets 100% serious, and Neji knows this more than anyone. Neji knows that if Lee can go 400%, he will inevitably go 400%, and that's why the 8 inner gates exist, lads. Like, can you imagine if Mike Guy and Rock Lee couldn't open the 8 inner gates and go feasibly like 500% of their power? Like, they'll just explode with that amount of energy inside them all the time. That's why they have to release the gates from time to time, just to be realistic, lads. Just to be absolutely realistic. I truly think Neji could actually counter like the 8 inner gates, maybe up until the 2nd or even 3rd gate level. Like his Byakugan vision literally increased 16 times during that time, and of course in other categories he would have gotten many times stronger. He can use air style, fire style, and water style. Like, I guess he could feasibly use that as a distraction. As I said before, air style is like the best bet, but like, lads, Lee's an absolutely fast boy. He's an absolutely strong boy. He's an absolute stud. He's the stud of speed. He's the fiery beast of the Leaf Village, and he's the handsome devil, like as he likes to say. So, fuck. I feel like fifth gate, 6 gates, we're going to be saying bye to Neji. It's not going to be rest in peace. It's going to be rest in pieces. Of course, Lee probably isn't going to kill Neji. Like, probably just try to knock him out. Like, hopefully Lee doesn't get carried away. But like, we just have to be realistic, lads. That Neji is insanely strong. Neji has good counters. He can fight against a gated shinobi, and he's a pretty speedy boy himself. But fuck, lads, Lee's winning this matchup. Lee's gonna finally beat Neji. He's gonna fulfill one of his dreams. His dreams are to beat Naruto and get Sakura as a girlfriend. But today, Lee beats Neji, and things get interesting. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful life. Stay safe in these dangerous times, lads. Thank you.
Like and subscribe, you guys.